What if I told you that your greatest peace in life isn't hidden in something you need to find, but in someone you need to let go of? Hey, welcome back. This video might be the most important one you watch today, because today we're not talking about motivation or productivity or even success. We're talking about something deeper. We're talking about you and the weight you've been silently carrying for years. Please, before we dive in, if anything I say speaks to you, even just one sentence, one story, drop a comment below. Tell us what hit home. Let's build a space where our stories aren't hidden in silence. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. This channel exists to bring real, healing conversations to people like you. Now let's get into the story of letting go and becoming free. Number one, the quiet burden you didn't know you were carrying. It starts like this. You're in a room full of people, smiling, laughing, maybe even celebrating something. And yet there's this ache in your chest you can't explain, like something is missing. You look around and realize it's not what's missing, it's who's there. People who constantly take, people who drain your spirit, people who make you question your worth over and over again. You've told yourself, this is just life. People are flawed. But deep down, you know, some of these people aren't just flawed, they're harmful, and you've been tolerating it in the name of family, loyalty, history, or fear. Number two, Lisa's story, the sister who never called. Let me tell you about Lisa. She's 67, retired. She lives alone in a quiet town. Every week she calls her younger sister. Every single week for years. And every single time, her sister either doesn't answer or picks up just long enough to complain, dump her problems, and hang up. One day Lisa sits at the kitchen table with a cup of tea staring at her phone. It's Sunday, call day, but something in her chest whispers, not today. She doesn't call. And you know what happens? Nothing. Days go by, then weeks, and her sister never calls back. That was the day Lisa realized the truth. Her relationship wasn't mutual. It was a one-way street, and she was tired of being the only one walking. That small act of not calling, it became a turning point. Lisa started spending her Sundays hiking, reading, volunteering, and laughing with new friends. People who saw her, listened to her, appreciated her. Letting go wasn't easy, but it gave her back her time, her energy, her joy. Number three, why we hold on, the fear that lies beneath. You might wonder, why do we hold on to relationships that hurt us? Because deep down, we're afraid of what comes after. We fear being alone. We fear being judged. We fear that if we let go, it means we've failed. But here's the truth. Letting go isn't failure. It's freedom. Freedom from guilt, from expectations, from emotional debt. Number four, Michael's story. The friend who only called when he needed money. Michael was 72 when he got the call. Hey man, I'm in a tough spot. Can you help me out? It was Jake, his best friend from high school. And by best friend, I mean the guy who disappeared for years, only to resurface when he needed something. Michael had helped him before, a loan here, a favor there. But that day, something in Michael had changed. He said, Jake, I wish you well, but I can't be your safety net anymore. Jake was furious. He yelled. He hung up. Michael felt relieved. He sat on the porch with a cup of coffee and watched the sun rise, feeling lighter than he had in decades. That morning, he began building new friendships, ones based on mutual respect, not guilt and obligation. Number five, the cost of keeping everyone. Every time you choose to keep someone in your life who makes you feel small, unseen, or used, you pay a price. That price might be your peace, your time, your energy, your self-worth. You cannot heal in a room where people keep opening your wounds. Number 6, the healing begins when you say no more. Imagine this. You wake up one morning and there's no anxiety about who's going to call, what guilt trip you're going to get, what drama you'll be pulled into. You make coffee, you water your plants, you text someone who makes you laugh. That peace, that's the gift you receive when you let go of the people who never made space for your joy. Number 7, Rebecca's story, letting go of her own son. This one's tough. Rebecca's 75. Her son hasn't visited her in years. When he calls, it's to blame her for things in the past. He's angry, bitter, and cruel. She's tried everything: apologies, explanations, even therapy. But one day, after another phone call full of shouting and blame, Rebecca said, "Son, I love you, but I won't let you speak to me like this anymore. If you want to talk, it has to come from a place of love and respect." He hung up. Months went by, silence, and then peace. Rebecca joined a gardening club. She started painting again, and she built a new kind of family with friends who showed up, not out of obligation, but because they cared. Number 8, letting go doesn't mean you stop loving. Here's the thing no one tells you. Letting go doesn't mean you stop loving someone. It just means you love yourself enough to walk away. You can forgive someone and still choose not to let them hurt you again. You can miss someone and still know that your life is better without them in it. Number 9, how to start letting go. 3 steps. So how do you begin? 1, acknowledge the truth. Say it out loud. This relationship hurts me. 2, set a boundary. A simple, I won't continue this pattern, can be revolutionary. 3, fill the space. Don't just walk away. Walk towards something. Hobbies, new friendships, self-care, joy. Letting go isn't about loss. It's about making room. Number 10. Your later years are sacred. You've given so much in life. You've raised kids, held jobs, kept families together. Now is the time to protect your peace like it's gold. Because it is. You don't owe anyone access to you just because they share your blood, your past, or your history. You owe yourself the peace you've spent a lifetime giving away to others. So if any part of today's message stirred something inside you, don't ignore it. Reflect on it. Write it down. Make the choice today to stop handing out pieces of your heart to people who never give anything back. Because your later years aren't just about surviving. They're about healing, about growing, about surrounding yourself with people who see you, not just as you were, but as you are now. And that journey, it begins the moment you say, no more. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please, before you go, drop a comment below. Tell us one thing that stood out to you, one story, one feeling, one moment that clicked. And if this video helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear this too. You're not alone in this, not anymore. We'll see you in the next video.